everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back. So this is a little bit different kind of video that I've been doing lately. It is not for Mini Kit Monday or for anything else. It was just for fun. I was wanting to use up those beautiful leaves that I had cut out. And I'm just trying to get approximate size how it would look, if if I did a wreath. And I end up making it as big as the page, but I didn't want it to be just the leaves on the plain background. And this is watercolor paper. This is not any other paper than that. And I'm sorry, my camera is zooming in and out because of the cream color or the white paper. So when something is there, that it focuses pretty good. So I'm using the Vicky Bouton art crayons. I love, love, love those. And what I'm going to do is just, draw a circle, and I'm going to use different colors. This is from the neutral set. So I started with the light color. I think it was more of a green color. And then I'm bringing in this little bit darker, I guess it's like a light brown. It's hard. It looks yellow from here, right? But it is not. It is part of the neutral set. And I know that I'm going to end up pulling out the blues and the greens from that Vicky Bouton set. Oh, here, this is going to be the light green. What I do recommend is whenever you're going to do watercolors or anything, you should do more than one color because it really does add dimension. You can tell that there's more than one color. It doesn't look flat. This is a gray. And just kind of mix it in. It gives it another level of, dimension. Let's see, what color do I go with next? Looks like it's kind of a blue, maybe a teal color. It ends up turning kind of a teal color just because it's blending with the other colors that look yellow. And after a while, it kind of looks like the moon. I got to thinking about this as I looked down at. Oh, so now this is where I'm pulling the blue and the green, which I think she calls it the warm set. Let me see. Let me see what she calls that. Oh goodness, I don't see a name for it. Wow, but it's just the blues and the greens. See the different colors. I just think that it makes a beautiful background. I waited overnight for it to dry. Gonna do, all the big leaves. So whenever, you layer, you should do your bigger pieces first. I kind of look at it as like whenever you, do a flower arrangement, you should always do your larger flowers first, and then you fill in with the smaller ones. I am not a flower arranger, believe you me, but I find that that works the best. Same thing here. You start with your bigger elements first, and then you fill in with the smaller ones. So off to the side over here to the right, I start putting the smaller elements and there's two different sizes. So I wanted to, at least separate those out. I have some brown ones and some non-brown ones as well because I have a lot of brown, but I need to, kind of have the color go all the way around. Can you believe all of the leaves that I am using? Oh my goodness. Now the pile I'm putting over here above this little green container, those are the ones that I am not going to use. They usually, it's because they have a pattern on it. It just doesn't go. Yeah, it's just not right. So it's looking pretty full. It's looking pretty good, but it only has the big pieces on it. I still need to go in and fill in with the smaller pieces. And the photo is a picture of my daughter with her new kitty cat. She got a new cat. He is no, it's a girl. Her name is Josie, and what does she call her? A calico tortie or something like that. She is so cute. And she gets along great with Bailey, my little grand dog. So I know the reason why she got her is because Bailey was lonely, with her working. She needed a little buddy to play with, so she got her a cat. It's easier to get a cat than it is to get another dog. So that's what she did. So I had to tape down the corners because, my paper was a bit warped and it kept moving around, all my leaves. So by taping the corners down, I was able to keep the leaves pretty much, where I needed them. Now it's time to go and put some foam tape behind some of them to give some of them dimension, not very many. It's not too crazy. You can notice it when you look at it straight on, but maybe not so much from the video or from my still shots. It was a very fun layout to do. It's got the fall colors, of course, and it has so many different layers. And I didn't even count how many leaves I used. 50, 100, 150. No, not that many, but a lot of leaves. It looks very fall-like. That is for sure. It did take a while to glue them all down. It was worth it. I still have a pile of leaves over here on the right-hand side. It took a bit to put all those leaves on, and so I cut part of it out. But now I'm going to work on the title and add some of the wood veneer. So I just placed a heart there, and I'm looking through trying to find some more hearts. And that's a leaf that happened to be in my wood veneer packet. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and put that down because it's perfect. And I have the word lovely because this is exactly the moment. It is a lovely moment. And that is those pieces over here that I just laid on the right, that is from Ellie's Studio. And I am going to use a little asterisk and place them all around, just adding a different dimension to this. Not like it needed anything more. It's got wood veneer and it's got paper and it has these little asterisks. Now I am going to add even more to that. This really turned out so beautiful. So putting the photo flat up against the wreath, and then I'm going to glue lovely straight onto the photo. And you'll be able to read it perfectly. Yeah, it's so warped. There's other elements that I'm going to add, starting with the sequins here. So I am going to use every colored, except for the cream colored sequin that is left in that pack. When I am done, all I have are like these cream colored sequins. I absolutely love that I get to use up this many sequins. It took me a couple years to get through this whole packet. And I am not stingy with them. As you guys know, if you watch my videos, I use sequins all the time. And it took me a couple years to get through this. There's a leaf that didn't get glued down, so I had to do that real quick. Now, as for my sequins, I always use the Distress Collage Medium to glue them down. So I think that's it for all the dimension, the wood veneer, the leaves, the sequins, the little asterisks. I think I'm good. There are still shots at the end. You'll be able to see the dimension and still be able to see the beautiful watercolor. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.